we're back again. I'm stupid Dakota. Dumb guy brains is stupid.
I'm Dylan.
Are you now?
Possibly.
I mean, the scientists definitely did agree that you are, in fact, Dylan.
Yeah, they said that I was Dylan, but were they saying that I was a Dylan?
At least one of them.
Dylan?
Okay, so, today on the dumb doubles, the D's that are dumb and doubling, the double D's, dumb double D's, there we go, got it out the name.
Double.
Stupid! We are talking about, just, like, fail stories in general today. This was a topic idea brought to you by Dylan's truly.
Yeah, it's Charlie.
Yeah, see, you get it. They get it. We all get it. We're getting it together. Get it in, brother.
Oh, yeah, brother.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm the Kool-Aid man.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. So Dylan, what story do you have for failure today? I don't want to sound too cocky, but I feel like mine's going to be better.
Probably.
This shit's wild, man.
So, the one that I found was, when I was about 4, I was looking for something to watch on my Mickey Mouse TV. I noticed a program called Kitty Cat Club.
Hey.
I thought it was a show about cats. I thought it was a show about cats, though I didn't understand why I had to buy it. So I bought it, and suddenly a naked woman was on my TV.
Hey.
I ran out of my room, and as fast as possible, when my parents found out, they weren't happy, even after I tried to explain my thinking.
Fucking loser.
They still haven't let me live that down about the time that I accidentally bought porn. I'm 18 now.
Bro, that's ass.
Bro, it's literally been 14 years.
Oh, God. Yo, I'm so glad that, like, I come from a family of people that want to forget things that happen immediately because, like, I am one that doesn't, like, certain things stick with me because I am a person that has been through some shits. So I remember it a lot of the times, and one of the random memories I have is the only time I've ever been caught jerking off. By a family member, at least. I've had roommates, you know, we've all been walked in on at one point. But the one time a family member, and by family member I mean my mother,
Yikes.
I actually got to retell my mother the story because personally I think it's the funniest fucking thing in the world. Honestly, it's one of the funniest things that's ever happened to me, if not the funniest. I'm going to take a small sip of water and I'll get to that story. And what's even funnier is she's probably forgotten about me telling her the story. Maybe not. But I do know she's going to eventually hear this episode. And she's going to have to hear the story again. And I'm going to get a message about it, and I know it, and I'm looking forward to it.
I hope you're having a great day if you are listening.
Oh my God, yes. I hope you're having a really good day, and this, like, ruins it just a little bit. Not enough to, like, actually, you know, derail your day in any way, but, like, you're just going to be like, God fucking damn it. So, I was 14, like 13, 14, you know, going through puberty, getting random boners a lot, and I still do that. Well, yeah. Bro, okay. When you were going through health class in, like, middle school and high school, they told you get random erections while going through puberty. Did they by chance ever express to you how long that actually takes place? Because I looked it up. I looked it up somewhat recently. Do you know how long that goes on for? Because they make you think it's only while you're going through puberty.
I have a feeling this until you're like 25 or 26.
Ha! You're funny. It happens till you're fucking 40.
That's awesome. I'm gonna be
Isn't
so
it?
happy.
I get kind of annoyed about it sometimes because, like...
I do too, but at least you know your dick work.
Yes, that is nice, but... Okay, imagine you're not in the mood to, like, fuck around, but you're laying in bed with your significant other.
Uh-huh.
And you've now expressed to them, like, yo, I'm not really in the mood to do anything, and then you get a random boner. Do you know how goddamn annoying that is? Do you know how many times that's happened to me? I hate it. I hate it so much. And fucking just, yeah, it's only happened a couple of times, if I'm honest, but, like, the fact that it's happened at all, it just sucks, you know? You feel like a dick. And, but anyways, so I'm 14, I get woken up, I have to get ready for school, I need to wake up, take a shower. My mom comes into my room to wake me up. I wake up, have morning wood, I'm like, I'm gonna deal with that, I'm gonna hop in the shower. I didn't realize how late I was running exactly, apparently, or didn't care, thought I could whack it out real quick. Hey man, when you're going through puberty, you can fucking like 30 seconds if you try hard. Oh, shit, I could do that now. If I really believe in myself, like, bro, like if you're really trying to just get it out of the way, go on with your day, you just really feel like you got to do it real quick, get a little burst of serotonin, keep your day moving, you know?
Sometimes there's times that I guess I'm way too horny and I guess I just don't expect it.
Yeah.
And I start jerking off thinking it's going to be like 5 minutes, maybe longer. And it ends in like 30 seconds. And I'm like, bro, this wasn't enjoyable.
I mean, there's sometimes that's the goal, is to just like as quick as possible in and out, you know? So
sorry, I'm laughing at the I'm sorry, Mom.
I figured.
I'm also sorry.
So all right, so I'm laying in bed and I'm like, all right, gonna take care of this real quick, hop in the shower, get ready for school, go on about my day. And I am in the midst of taking care of this problem, and now I had a California king-size bed and a decent-sized room, and the way my room was set up, if I was sitting on the very edge, like the corner of my bed, it was right next to my front door to my room, or the door to my room, my front door. I mean, that too, because the front door was right next to my bedroom door, but doesn't matter. I'm in my bed on that corner. I scooted down to that corner and then just laid back on the bed with my feet hanging off the end. And my mom walks in the room, just swings the fucking door open, sees me, schmeckle in hand, going to town for a minute, and without missing a fucking beat, that's not the fucking shower, turns around, walks out, never spoke about it again, never mentioned it, nothing. Forgot it even happened until I brought it up to her last year, and I hope right now it's upsetting you to hear the story again, just a little bit, like I said earlier. And I'm waiting for the message about it. I really, truly am. It's going to be funny. But yeah, that's... Like, do you have any funny getting caught jerking at stories? Like, I feel like I've exposed myself, and I need you to join me in this.
I haven't fully gotten caught, but I've been close.
Really? You've never been caught jerking off?
Surprisingly, no.
That is genuinely impressive.
I don't know how.
Me either. I feel like that is something that everybody has experienced.
I've
truly
thought so too. My mom has definitely seen like porn on my TV in my room when I was little.
Yeah,
but younger, because I accidentally left that shit up, not thinking about it, and then I just left the house.
Oof.
And she saw some big old titties.
I mean, hey, it could be worse.
But the time that I almost got caught was I don't even know why the fuck she was up. It was like 2:30 in the morning. To be honest, she might have been doing laundry now that I think of it, because my room was right next to the washer and dryer.
Oh no.
And then, so I was diddling my dally, and then all of a sudden my door just opens. Usually she knocks. So I was very surprised, and my door just opened, and I, like, instantly pulled the covers up, and I, like, rolled over a little bit just so it wasn't sticking straight through the fucking blanket. And then I think I had my phone right next to me, so I just, like, put it in front of my face real quick. And I looked up and I was like, what's up? My heart was beating so fucking fast.
Oh, man, yeah.
Like, I was just...
Oh, yeah.
Like, that was my heart and my hand when I was jerking off.
Goddamn. Yeah. Definitely everybody's been in that moment where you're like, you were almost caught, but you weren't. That is almost worse than being caught. Because being caught is, whoa, you know, like at the worst.
Right.
Or, well, I guess at the best, it's, whoa, and walk out the room. Or, you know, worst case, you're getting ripped on for a minute. Or they don't notice that they caught you.
Mm-hmm.
So they're just kind of sitting around for a minute having a conversation. You're like, bro, I just want to fucking... you're ruining so much for me right now. I've actually never been on the receiving end of that one. Maybe once. But I've definitely been the person to do that to my roommates before. A good couple of times because I didn't quite catch on. And then eventually it got to a point where, like, he just looked up at me. He's like, dude, I'm trying to jerk off. Get out of here. It was really funny. So we've just went on a whole, like, 7-minute tangent of just jerking off. Oh, man.
Jesus.
So, anyways, failure stories. I guess I'll drag us back onto course if I can find my phone. And I'm gonna go ahead and read this story. This is a fucking wild ride, bro. Okay, let me take a little sippy poo of water here, and then I'll dive right into this. So, now that I have wet my whistle. A Russian robber broke into a salon of a 28-year-old hairdresser who was armed with significant martial arts training. The woman held the 32-year-old armed robber captive for 2 days as her sexual slave. He was gagged, kept handcuffed to a radiator with pink furry handcuffs, and allegedly fed Viagra before being forced into intercourse with the woman on multiple occasions. After approximately 48 hours of punishment, the man was released from his prison, heading straight to the hospital for treatment of a torn frenulum. He then went to the police to report Olga for actions of a sexual nature. Shocked police then arrested Olga, who promptly reported Victor for robbery. What a bastard, Olga complained. Yes, we had sex a couple of times, but I've bought him new jeans, gave him food, and then gave him 1,000 rubles when he left. Olga and Victor are both now apparently on charges. The woman has been convicted of rape, while the man convicted of robbery. So, yeah, there's a lot to unpack there.
So, what did you say happened to his frenulum?
It was torn.
So that's the
dick skin, isn't it?
No, that's the skin that connects the bottom of your mouth to your tongue.
Oh, I was way off.
But I feel like that's honestly a lot more painful, especially because it's in your mouth and you're thinking about that 24/7. Jesus Christ. Even just thinking about that now and not having it happen to me hurts.
Man, I've been trying not to hit this vape on fucking... I'm stupid. I've done it twice now.
It'd be like that.
Nicotine addiction. Anyways, so yeah, just imagine this. The Uno reverse card situation that is, and like, that's so much worse of a crime. Like, I guess if you really wanted to, if you could sit back, you could rationalize robbery. If you truly wanted to, you could rationalize a robbery. Motherfucker's down on his luck. He really sees this is the only option. It's a bad option. He shouldn't do it. But he sees it's the only option he has left. It's the only one he's intent on doing. Now, I don't know that's, the story. I don't know if that's the case. But very well could be. And, but there is no circumstance you could ever justify rape.
Absolutely.
Regardless of a man or a woman, you cannot justify it. And yeah, he broke into your place.
But you held them captive for 2 days.
Yeah, that's a little worse than losing some money. You can, if you get robbed, you report it, and I'm pretty sure you get the money back from, somewhere, somehow. I don't think the money's just gone at that point. You're a business, and you need the money to function. I again, could be wrong. I'm talking out my ass if I'm honest. But, I can't imagine it's just, poof, gone, peace out, goodbye. Poof. Granted, I do know if you get fake bills, they don't get replaced, so who knows? At least I don't think they do. Again, talking purely out of my ass. So yeah, do you have are we good with this segment? You got another story for us, or?
Yeah.
Another genuine stupidity story.
So this person said, my mom caught me, a female person, watching Forgetting Sarah Marshall, which has male nudity in it. She freaked out about...
Scandalous.
Ooh,
she got nipples.
Long teddy, no nipple ass having. So the person, she said she freaked out about how that was inappropriate, specifically because there was penises in it. I really wanted to finish the movie, so I reassure her, I said without thinking, Mom, it's okay, I've seen one before.
Oh, no.
Cue her horrified exclamation, prompting me to hurriedly clarify, at school.
No!
On the internet.
No!
This still brought up
you're digging holes.
Single holiday.
Fucking Stanley Yelnats over here just digging holes, bro. Woof. Oh, man.
In school. No, the internet. Fuck.
Oh, man. I remember one time, I got caught, or almost got caught fucking around in school one time.
Oh, Jesus.
With my girlfriend at the time. Actually, with 2 different girlfriends that I had at the time. Yeah, I was a scumbag. I kind of still am, just not that level of a scumbag anymore. I would never cheat on my partner, but I was a dirtbag, and I would meet up with my girlfriend and my side piece in the same stairwell. Not at the same time, obviously.
Yeah.
That'd be a lot better of a story if it was. But
that'd be impressive.
Right. I ain't that good looking. Especially to get 2 people that hated each other into it. Woo, no way. I don't have enough money to pull that off. You know what I mean? No, but I would meet up with them in these stairwells because we were such hooligan little bastards in this school. We knew the schedules of fucking everybody, the security, the teachers, because I was in technically I think I've mentioned this before. I was in a separate school program for shithead kids. Genuinely, the principal, the woman who started it was she said this in a meeting and it wasn't officially said, you know what I mean? Quotes around that. Mm-hmm. But it was a program for bad kids that could not be in normal schooling because we were just little shits, not that we were so bad we needed to go to an alternative schooling where we needed super strict rules and shit, but we needed a little bit, extra. We were dumb and aggressive. But not in a bad enough way to need to go to a vocational school of any kind.
We had a wing for that in my school too.
Yeah, and I was in that wing, and so we knew the mainstream is what we called it, scheduling so well, and the scheduling of our teachers, the security of the actual school, the security of our wing, which was just the security of the school that they gave us one of the guards every so often. So there was one room that we would actually, I don't know any of our friends that knew about it that didn't fuck in that room at least once. because it was empty a majority of the time. There was no classes held in there. And the only time it was ever used was very occasionally as a study hall room. One of my buddies actually got caught by a janitor having sex in there.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Did you get in trouble?
No, it was the funniest thing. The school was like, we couldn't do worse to you than whatever your parents are probably going to do. So, on your way you go. And honestly, it was super funny. The girl he was fucking, she got in a little bit of trouble from what I remember.
Yeah.
His dad was like, are you fucking stupid? Don't do that again. Nice, though. And fucking high-fived him or some shit.
That'd be me.
Mm-hmm. I ain't gonna lie, she was hot as shit, though. Still is. Fucking, yeah. So yeah, do you have, are we moving on to the next segment now?
Sure.
Alright, so on to, can you believe this shit? Dylan, you got a story for us this week on that?
Absolutely. So...
Oh, wait. Just in case you missed the last episode, I feel, just to put it out there, can you believe this shit is us telling stories of, like, people out in public just being dumb shits that we've seen or whatever, you know? So, here we go. Sorry about that. I didn't want to, I didn't mean to cut you off or anything, but I just wanted to preface the bit.
I feel like if we're stupid, there's a chance that some of our fans might be also, and that's okay if you are.
We'll accept you. We're stupid too.
Correctamundo. So, this actually just happened not too long ago in the Wegmans parking lot. I was sitting in my car because after Wegmans, when I go into grocery stores, I get very, very anxious for some reason. So when I come out, I have to decompress in my car before I leave.
I feel like that's a pretty common thing, honestly.
Really?
Yeah, because when you think about it, even if, a lot of people don't do it consciously, a lot of people, when they come out of the grocery store, they sit in their car for, even just, a couple of minutes.
Right.
Do they just kind of chill out there in their parking spot for a minute?
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
I think it's also partially, there was a comedian that did talk about this, so I can't entirely claim ownership of this joke. But I feel like it's also partially, you're currently taking up a piece of public property that you're legally allowed to just have for however long, No one's stopping you from just sitting there forever. Yeah, there's a time limit, obviously, eventually.
Right.
But you can sit there all fucking day, ain't nobody gonna be able to stop you. And if you really want to fuck with people, just kind of press on your brakes every so often. Make people think you're going to back out.
Put it in reverse, put it back in park.
Don't even actually go into the store once at all. Or maybe go in, just use the bathroom and come back out.
Go in the first parking spot.
The closest one to the door that's not a handicap spot.
Yes. Or take up one of the curbside pickup ones.
Expectant mothers. Oh, man.
You have a fake pregnancy thing on even though you're a guy.
It's a beer belly.
I'm expecting soon. You pull a little tube out of the bottom. Just...
But all right. So you were in the Wegmans parking lot.
Yeah. So... I'm just sitting down. I'm looking out my window. Just people watching, as we were talking about before. And you and I were
I was gonna say it
before.
was either in between episodes, last episode, maybe earlier this episode. Fuck, I don't know. It's all blurring together if I'm honest.
Well, I was just people watching.
Yeah, I think that was last episode. Maybe it was earlier this one. I know it was definitely on record though. On a recording.
I think it was last episode.
It very well could have been. So
I'm watching this car try to back out, and they're going very slow at first. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? I understand you're trying to be cautious, but they're going very, very slow. Turtle slow. It was uncomfortable. It wasn't even happening to me, and I was uncomfortable watching it.
Bro, I hate people that, whenever I see someone, doing anything remotely like too slow, just like a little slower than anyone should reasonably do said thing, I get irrationally fucking angry. Like, I'm just like, I could punch you square in your fucking face right now. I don't care who you are. Like, bro.
Mike Tyson enters the chat. But so I'm watching this guy back out, and he's going really slow, and then he speeds up really fast, and there's people right near him when he speeds up, and then he slams on his brakes, and then the way that he backs out, he doesn't even fully turn his wheel. He just like partially turns it, which makes him come out at the worst angle, which kind of pins him in between two cars diagonally. And like,
oh no.
So he's backing up, he's like probably like 5 inches from the cars each time he gets close to them. And I'm just staring at him, waiting for him to hit the fucking car, because I'm just waiting to fucking die in my car laughing.
Oh my god, I love that shit, dude.
And then, so
I work in like a small shopping plaza. Oh, it's fucking wonderful to sit out there and watch dipshits drive across it all day. Because like, it's a small shopping plaza, sure. There's literally like 5 or 6 storefronts, but the parking lot is fucking massive.
Yeah, the fuck it is.
Like, it's unreasonably large. I mean, granted, one of the stores is a BJ's, so like it does need an unreasonably large amount of space to fit all them fucking cars going in and out of there.
Fair.
But like the rest of the plaza does not need that massive of a parking lot. It's literally like the BJ's side of things is like 90% full all the time until they close, and the rest of that fucking plaza is like 3/4 empty. Swear to God, dude. Unless like we're busy, maybe then it's half full.
Jesus.
You know what I mean? Like, it's nuts. But continue. You're this person's trying not to slam into fucking 3 vehicles or whatever's going on at this point.
So he's just like going forward a tiny bit, going backward a tiny bit, but he's barely turning his wheel.
Oh God.
So at this point, it looks like he's trying to do like some sort of K-turn to try to get out of that little
the like 35
situation.
billion point turn.
Yeah, but that's what he ends up doing is like, I didn't fully count, but the amount I counted up to was 23.
Jesus.
And I stopped counting after that because I got a text message and I looked down and I was like, fuck, I just lost count. But then after, he had to have done it like maybe like 5-6 more times and then he got out. But he was,
Jesus.
Like, people were waiting to go just through that lane.
Oh, I'm sure.
Then, oh my fucking God, I did not understand how the fuck
either
like, any of that shit happened.
Either that person's like brand new driver, way too old to be driving, or they have some disability. Like, there's no way that is a like quote unquote normal human being, you know what I mean? Like, there's no fucking way.
Right.
Absolutely 0 fucking percent. No way.
This shit pissed me off.
Dude, yeah, I totally get it. Like, bro,
nothing was even happening to me, and I was just getting mad.
You're like, I'm just a bystander, and I'm fucking angry about this. Dude, the other day, I was going into work, and I was getting a ride in, and I'm pulling up, and this fucking absolute moron, this older dude, he like inches a little bit out of a parking space and then stopped, like full stopped before we were even like near him, so we didn't even really notice.
Yeah.
And as we start getting closer, he backs out a little bit more and a little bit more, and my dad didn't quite notice. And I was like, yo, and he like goes to stop and like swerves the car over as this dude goes to like full swing his fucking car out.
What the fuck?
And my dad, like, he starts going off. I'm going off. Like, yo, what the fuck are you doing, you goddamn idiot? This fucking, like, 70-year-old man. We're like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You know, just going off. Not actually like yelling at the dude, but we're in the car yelling at technically at each other about this absolute fucking moron old man not understanding how parking lots work. And
you've been you've been around for a long time, my dude.
Dude, the amount of dumb shit I see in that parking lot is insane. Because like I said, it's a very large parking lot. People will drive across it, like through... Because like I said, it's empty most of the time.
Yeah.
So they'll cut across that shit, but there's also a road that runs along the... like that outer side of it that's usually empty. The amount of almost accidents I have seen from people cutting across that parking lot, unfucking real, dude. Because like there's also during the winter massive snowbanks you cannot see around. I actually witnessed an accident happen because of one of those. Because somebody was cutting across the parking lot in an area where, because it was snowing and it's New York, and well, I mean, if you have snow, why not? People were out doing donuts around one of those big snowbanks. Mm-hmm. Somebody came around, somebody was cutting across, and just, oh yeah, it was rough. And okay, I didn't see the accident per se, but I looked up, saw it about to happen, got distracted and looked down for a moment, and all I hear is bang! And I look up, I was like, oh shit. It was funny, they must have like bumper carred because those cars were a good like 3 to 5 feet apart from each other. After the fact, I mean, it was snow and icy-ish out. Yeah, we still have to tell our stories. We're doing good on this time right now. We're like way ahead time, like not over, I guess. It doesn't really matter. We'll sit here and talk forever goddamn long we please.
That's right.
What stories do you have today for us from your life?
So, we're doing fails.
Yeah.
All right.
I was
just double checking.
No, I just had to remind myself too, man. We've been going on so many tangents this episode. It's insane. We could honestly probably cut it here and it'd be fine. But no, we're sticking to the script.
Yeah.
The sound waves from where I was tapping. Oh, we're amused like children. So yeah, your failure stories.
So,
no.
When I was living with my dad for a little bit, I ended up going outside a lot because I did not like being inside at all in that house. And he had 3 acres of land, so I was just chilling. And there was one tree that it's just perfect to go up because you got on the first branch. It was kind of difficult since I'm short, and then after you got on the first branch, it just like perfectly went up in like a mini spiral.
Oh, I love trees like that.
Hell yeah, it was
one of them ones you just look at it and you're like, I can climb that motherfucker so easy and it'd be so much fun. I love climbing trees.
I do too. Honestly, it's really fucking fun. I feel like a monkey when I do it.
Oh, dude, it's so much fun.
I just love monkeys.
Yo, there's a place I gotta take you sometime.
Climb trees.
There's actually, I found this one day. We were walking through this trail, and we went off of the trail onto a different, into a different area than we would normally go on. And somebody built, like, way up in this fucking tree, this giant, like, structure. It's kind of a shambly, like, kind of sketchy treehouse.
Yeah.
But it's super cool. The only downside is they built it into a fucking pine tree, so there's sap covering everything. So honestly, if we go, we're wearing gloves. But, because, dude, it took like 2 days to get it all off the last time when we went up and did that. Or the one time when we found it and did that.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
But, yeah, so climbing a tree.
Yeah, so I always climbed that tree. I climbed it literally every single day I was there. And I just chilled up there. There was just my tree that I went up and hung out in.
I've fallen asleep in a tree before.
I have too. That tree.
It's nice.
Yeah, it really is. Especially if you get, like, the perfect position to, like, move your body and know that you're not gonna fall.
Yeah.
And especially if you go even higher up, too, and you find that perfect place.
Oh, God, yeah. It's so nice.
Because nobody's gonna think that there's a person in the fucking top of the tree.
Right.
Now that I think about that, what if, like...
They're in the trees.
What if we woke up and just started screaming and people were like, what the fuck? So I was in the tree one day and I was pretty fucking high up. I was honestly probably like 3/4 of the way up the tree.
Goddamn.
It was a big ass tree. And I must have lost my footing somehow. And as soon as I felt my foot get loose, my eyes just opened like the widest they've ever been. And I said, fuck. And as soon as I said fuck, I hit my fucking chin on the branch. And then I fell backwards. I hit my head on another branch. And then I ended up just, like, curling into, like, a mini ball. And it looked like I was a fucking pinball just going down this tree. And I fell on the ground. All I heard was, boom. And I went, oh, my fuck. And I had to have been, like, 8 or 9.
Damn.
I'm just laying on the fucking ground, just swearing at myself. I'm like, oh, fuck. This hurts so bad. And I don't know how I didn't get injured. I mean, I probably suffered a mild concussion not knowing.
Yeah.
But nothing else on my body got injured. I mean, I was
impressive.
A little bruised.
Well, yeah.
If I wasn't bruised, I'd be kind of concerned.
I mean, I'm a, like, notoriously difficult person to bruise. So, like, for me personally, I could kind of see that. Like, if I wasn't, I wouldn't be overly surprised. Because, like, it takes some serious force to be able to bruise my skin. Or, like, repeated hits to the same area. You know?
I feel like that's how elephants are, too. Because their skin is so thick.
That was a weird... You trying to say something, Dylan? No. So, just to try it, because, like, we are kind of over our normal time, so I do want to kind of try and wrap this up relatively soon. I do want to stay on track. So, like, the story I have, if I'm honest, I haven't really, like, thought of a specific story. But, like...
I pulled this one out of my ass, to be honest.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to do. So, like, my grandparents, they live on they own like 7 acres of land, and my grandfather's brother lives right next door, and he owns another 7 acres of land, and the majority of it's woods out in the middle of absolute fuck all nowhere. And so altogether there's about 14 acres, and 2 of it is the land they actually use. The rest of it's all just woods. So me and my cousin, we were around the same age. We would actually go out there and spend a lot of time out there.
Right.
And one of the, like, looking back on it, absolutely stupid. You know, we seriously, like, we could have died, genuinely. But we didn't give a fuck. Now, like I said, absolute fuck all nowhere. People hunting there, a lot.
Ooh.
And we would go out there all through hunting season, just walking around the woods and shit. Yeah. And, like, there was only a handful of times we would genuinely avoid it. Like, going out into the woods. Like, if we would be starting to head out there and we'd hear gunshots, we'd be like, nope, turning back, staying in the yard. You know, whatever. We're staying where it's safe.
Right.
So we weren't, like, completely stupid about it, but going out there at all during hunting season is absolutely the dumbest decision, you know? And, because, like, we would play with sticks and stuff. So, like, that could very easily, by some dumb fucking redneck, be confused for antlers and a kid got shot.
Sure.
Super easy, you know? And, there was one time we were out there and just kind of like walking around, and I want to say a good probably 100 to 200 feet from us, we hear a fucking gun go off, and we're like, well, time to go, and just booked absolute ass.
God damn.
And like we did a lot out in those woods, man. Like it honestly, like, I had a weird childhood. A lot of it was good, but a lot of it was also not. You know, like fond memories, but also not. Yeah, so I don't really have more specifics to add into that story. Do you have anything else to add to this episode?
No, I don't think so.
All right, cool. The only other thing I'm going to add, because I feel like we should be doing this, tell people about this podcast. I don't know why you haven't been doing it already.
Yeah.
We're fucking funny. You know? And, like, my mom said so. So that means it has to be true.
True.
Tell people, rate the podcast where you can, like, comment, whatever. Tell us what we can do to improve. Or, you know, give some kind of constructive criticism if you've got any.
Construction criticism.
That building is crooked, officer. I don't fucking know. All right, we're out of here. Peace out.
Bye.
Tell people about us. Bye.